Life with a new baby can be wonderful.
He looks like a little old man.
It can also be demanding.
The only time I get to myself is when I'm on the toilet or in the shower.
Unpredictable.
Oh.
And overwhelming.
Every day there's a challenge. Every day I'm close to tears.
But when babies reach the 4-month mark, the initial shock begins to fade.
Little pavlova.
She's like a real person.
Couples are now learning to adapt.
I would say that actually we have found a groove.
And realising just what it means to be a parent.
I don't know who the old Sam was, but now I'm just like mother of these babies and that's it.
It means responsibility.
I'm not squishing on. How's she going to fit in? How, where?
Anxiety.
She probably won't even notice we're gone.
And sacrifice.
My beloved collection is going into storage. Bye-bye, Darwin.
Life BC, before child, may already be a blurry memory, but they still have got to get used to the new normal.
You might have underestimated. Like,
How
still,
much of our life is going to change because of her?
Yeah.
The first few months of being a parent can feel a bit like a pressure cooker, with a constant demand to keep up with feeds, nappy changes, and the sleepless nights. Most mums and dads have really been put through the ringer.
It really is a roller coaster. Oh, it's crazy, it's terrifying, like it can be really scary.
I've started losing my hair. It's a hormonal thing and it's not forever, but just feeling like I've been dealt a bit of a tough hand at the minute.
Your nipples are on fire and you feel like your baby hates you and you've slept 3 hours in 3 weeks. All these like horrible feelings of like doubt. You just worry about things so much. Oh. Anyone that says parenting is easy has got to be lying. Either that or they have staff.
It's playtime. Here we go, girls. Let's see. You follow the ball.
In Macon, Sam and Rob have got their hands full, with their 3 baby daughters, Flora, Alice and Ella.
Is it gone?
But they're also adjusting to life as a family of 5.
Every sort of new thing they do, we love it, don't we?
Yeah.
And they're changing all the time, but, you know, looks-wise, like physically and sort of personality as well. I'm getting excited for, like, the person or the people they're going to be.
One thing is still an issue, though. They're desperate to reduce the burden of the triplet feeding conveyor belt.
Yesterday, we tried a little experiment with the girls and we're down from 5 feeds to 4. So obviously we're doing this, the worry is that they wouldn't sleep through the night. We are now gone 7:30 the next morning and we have our 3 little booties still sleeping.
It's a breakthrough, but there are many more hurdles to come, starting today. They're on their way to the health centre for their second set of vaccinations.
We're going out, Flora. See the doctors.
Vaccinations are given at 8, 12 and 16 weeks of age to newborns. Every time another dose of the vaccines are given, the baby's immunity is boosted.
Vaccination has been a huge step forwards in the management of childhood diseases. One of the really important advances has been the whooping cough. 100-day cough is what the Chinese call it, and you do cough and cough and cough. As an adult, I would simply be irritated by it. Very small infants, that they stop breathing, it can be life-threatening.
Around 95% of babies in the UK are vaccinated. And for Sam and Rob, this was an easy choice to make.
It was never a decision about whether or not we were going to do it. It was always a must, even though you read the stuff that says all the negative effects. Like, you know, we both had our immunisations and there's a reason why you don't see these horrible diseases anymore, you know. So short-term pain, long-term gain.
Yeah.
At 4 months old, It's traumatic for any mum or dad to see their little one in pain.
I'm looking forward to all the cuddles. I'm not looking forward to the screams.
Yeah, come on in.
Right, okay.
How are you?
All right, yeah. Coping.
Well done.
Where should I park them?
Oh, just there, that's fine. If you want to have a sit down first and I'll talk
Yeah.
you through the injections and what we've got and what we need to give, all right? It is 3 immunisations today and some drops in the mouth, all right? So what we've got for each of the girls now is the first of what will be 2 lots of something called Rotarix, all right? Which is for something called rotavirus, which is a vomiting and diarrhea bug, right?
Okay.
And then we've got the first of what will be a 6-in-1 injection. And then we've got the first of meningitis B vaccination. We'll do 1 injection in the left leg and then 2 in the right leg for all 3 of them, all right?
Okay.
So I don't know who's going first. Laura first, is
Yeah.
it? Okay.
She is a bit greedy, so she might like it.
Oh, that's gone down quite nicely, thank you very much. They will cry, all right?
I know. It was gut-wrenching. When I heard the screams, I just wanted to cry myself, but I knew I couldn't because I needed to stay calm for them.
So same again.
Okay.
Round 2.
I'm really sorry for what's about to happen, okay? It's very hard to see the effects that they had on the girls. I think it affected them more than we were expecting. Oh, sweetie. Oh, you're so brave. Oh, Flora's recovered well as well. That was really quick you recovered, Alice.
That was good.
Yeah, they're telling Ella, don't do it.
Don't do it. Run away, you've got the chance.
Oh, Ella. It's not nice, is it? We don't like Ella being in pain. It's hard hearing them cry. I think that's the worst we've heard them scream crying. It was over pretty quickly, so it's not too bad. It's important to get them done.
Not all parents agree. There's been debate around vaccinations for years, and feelings can be strong on both sides.
Jude is 4 months tomorrow.
In Buryport, teacher Kathy and IT consultant Andrew have a very different take on the subject.
You just do as you're told, don't you? We're from a society.
Yeah, you don't question medicine, do you? You don't question the doctors.
You go to the doctor, you're told you've got to have this, but we've made the decision not to vaccinate our children, and that's not a decision that we've taken lightly or that we just decided.
No, and again, it's questioning, well, why should they be vaccination and what's going in that
Mm-hmm.
vaccine and what's the outcome of that vaccine? Is it safe? How many people are having it? How much do we really know about it?
Yeah, I just prefer to let nature do its thing. I prefer to look after the gut, the immune system.
Woo, bit of hummus. Woo. James has got potato and pepper. Jude will be having Mummy's frozen bubby milk. Yeah.
I think our bodies are perfectly capable and knowledgeable to do what they need to do in terms of disease or illness.
Yeah.
And again, that's not for everybody, and we don't judge.
Oh no, it's our choice, isn't it?
That's
It's
our
personal
choice
choice.
for our family. Yeah.
I understand why some people are reluctant to vaccinate their children. I think as a parent you don't want to expose your children to unnecessary risk, but I think the risks are incredibly small and the benefits are huge.
Some parents have very different issues occupying their minds. Cardiff couple Tristan and Katie have recently given birth to twins Louie and Roxy. And at birth, Louie was diagnosed with Down syndrome.
That was a sit down, have a little blub sort of time, wasn't it?
Yeah,
But
I think it's quite overwhelming, all of the information.
It's an added layer that most people probably don't experience, but twins isn't something that people experience.
Yeah.
Twins and Louie's condition is another thing in the package. I'm concerned, but I'm not going to let that worry me to sort of like death, get on with
long as he's
what's
happy.
put in front of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he certainly is. He's
Yeah.
a lovely little chap.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
It's, you need the hands free. Normally you have him in the elbow, but he sort of dribbles quite a lot, so you've got to get round the side with the cloth. Or you ruin the outfit.
There's a small chance of having a child with Down syndrome with any pregnancy. The likelihood increases with the age of the mother, and by Katie's age of 40, the risk is 1 in 100. But Tristan and Katie are determined not to let Louie's condition become an issue.
It's just who they are. You know, that's the thing. It's not going to change. It's just part of life for all of us. But I've read about Down syndrome children having siblings who are actually much more considerate. Hopefully, him having a sibling so close will help him to strive for himself.
That's a noticeable difference when they're feeding. Is if you put this bottle and left it there, she would down it. She would finish it, whereas he still probably does it a little bit at a time, and then he very often falls asleep. I think it's a little to do with his condition, because his muscles are less developed, so for him to suck on a teat for 10 minutes is a lot more tiring than her. As long as he's healthy, I'm happy as Larry. He's cute as a button. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing how he develops as much as how she develops. So, you know, I've got plans in the back of my head, but you know, whether he can do what I would like him to do is another matter. If he's not capable, we do something else. It's, you know, something he enjoys. I'd love to get involved with him, and I might be able to get him to repair my scooters when I'm older, you know.
All children with Down syndrome will have some degree of learning disability and delayed development, but it may be a while before they know the full extent to which the condition will affect him.
Things are going to be hard for him, maybe not, don't know. So, you know, it's better to, you know, there's no point worrying what he's going to be doing in 4 years' time. You know, what's the point of that? You know, the reality is you have the same concerns and worries with her. You know, the syndrome doesn't make any difference to that. You know, he's going to be who he is, she's going to be who she is. So, yeah, he's going to be a bit more cuddly, which, to be honest, isn't a bad thing, is it?
Hello, Rosie.
The well-being of their babies is obviously the priority at the moment, but Tristan and Katie are also concerned about how they'll manage in their rather crowded flat. Overcrowded with Tristan's passion for space. But this is a war that he's already lost.
My beloved Star Wars collection is going into storage. All the ship scale models will go. Force Awakened guys, they can all go. Dark Stormtroopers can go. Bye-bye, Star Wars.
I think we've just sacrificed freedom.
I think it is about a sacrifice, but it's not really a negative thing, is it? It's more, you know, you just change because you've got to look after these two little things.
Making sacrifices is part of becoming a parent, something inevitably ends up falling by the wayside.
I won't lie, I think I kind of hanker after some of the elements of our previous life, but I wouldn't swap what we've got, you know.
No, not at all. This is the new norm, which is, you know, it's different. It's not unpleasant. It's what it is now. So There's lots of space to spread your arms. Good babies.
Having children alters everything. It's not just older parents like Tristan and Katie who face life-changing adjustments. Younger parents can also find the going tough. But at 23 years old, single mother Emily has taken to parenthood like a duck to water, despite what others might have expected.
Before moving into this house and everything, I was just a teenager, just living with my mum. Didn't really have no motivation for life, really. I hated the world, like a viper. Like some people, they say, oh my God, I can't imagine you with babies. It's just a bit lackadaisy and just like, oh, whatever. But like when it comes to it, it's just, I don't know, it changes you for the best, really.
So far, Emily's not been willing to let Lily out of her sight. But Greg, Lily's dad and her ex, is keen to get more involved. 13% of separated fathers in Wales don't have any contact with their children, but Greg definitely wants to be part of Lily's life.
We were discussing it before she was born, like how would I cope, and I was scared, like. But as soon as she came, I say all that dread, all that fear goes straight away. Straight away, like she's the most beautiful girl in the world. I just want to sleep. There's always something to discuss about, like, oh, what's the meaning of life and what purpose do we have? And as soon as I seen her, I knew what my purpose was.
Even like my plan was get married and have a baby. Like obviously that didn't happen. Like I believe everything happens for a reason, but either way, I still had my baby and she's happy. She's still got her mum and her dad no matter what.
Open your mouth.
She's showing you her tongue. She said, but they that, but they.
That's what you meant. There was a tooth coming.
No, oh, well, it's a tooth. It's cutting. Say, what are you talking about? Say, I wasn't going to have a big tooth. No, I was only going to have a little lily tooth.
Now that Lily's nearing 6 months, Emily's preparing the ground for Greg to occasionally look after her on his own.
I think most people would use their child against them and be like, you know, use them as a weapon and be a bit bitter and vile, but never have. Just, I do what's best for her.
But they do have just one outstanding disagreement.
I think for a man, they always wish that they'd be daddy's girl. So far, she's not. She's mommy's girl. Probably when she's older and she wants money, she's like, Dad. Yeah. Your mum's girl, you know. Your mum's girl.
She's in.
Oh, there we are. There we are, after you.
Thank you.
Hello, baby.
Newport couple Ryan and Sarah are striving to maintain their pre-baby lives, but are rubbing up against the realities of parenthood. They've always believed that a baby should fit into the parent's life and not the other way around. So far, that hasn't quite worked out. But Ryan is not a man to be defeated. A keen thespian, tonight he's got rehearsals for a new play with his amateur dramatic society, and he's dragging his wife and child along with him.
So this is the theatre, Holly, and this is the stage. And then one day you're going to be performing to all those people out there. 400 people all watching you. You're going to be a star. I've probably done about 100 shows. I've become probably one of the most senior members of the theatre now, winning the best performance of the year a couple of years ago as well. So my name's on the wall on the board, which is lovely to have. So Holly, one day she can look and say, oh, my dad's there. There's my dad's name on the wall.
And hopefully this little one can get involved somehow.
Hi, everyone. It's a baby. Yes, Graham, it's a baby.
My drink.
Oh, toasty warm.
Kathy's already said that she will steal my firstborn if I get my legs out in this play. And she's gone. Yeah, we've lost her now.
As Ryan acts, it's Holly who's putting on a bit of a performance, and Sarah who's left literally holding the baby.
Still want to do the theatre, I still want to be part of this place. Trying to juggle being a parent and the demands of being in this society. It's been difficult at times, I must admit, for both of us, trying to adapt to all this. There's a few other people that have become parents in our theatre in the last year, and some of them have gone. They're not doing it anymore. But I'm so lucky that I have a very understanding wife who knows that this is who I am. This is what makes me happy.
It's starting to dawn on Ryan that he's going to be torn between time for his passions and time for his baby. But if one baby leaves you struggling for time, how about 3?
I don't exist anymore. I don't know who the old Sam was, but now I'm just like mother of these babies and that's it. We have no time to ourselves anymore. Our time is their time. So you kind of lose the people you were before and you have to adapt to the people you are now.
Yeah.
So I think that was the struggle.
Right, this isn't Daddy's choice. It's Mary's choice. To buy penguin outfits. You look like they're from that band. You know that Christmas song? What's it called? E17, that's it. Not from E17. Only they're all white, not penguin.
Tomorrow's their first wedding anniversary, so Sam and Rob want to celebrate by spending a night in the same luxury hotel they were married in. But the triplets aren't invited to the party. They'll be spending the night with their grandparents. First task, transport the girls to Swansea.
We haven't forgotten anything, have we?
Have we got three babies?
Yes.
It's not like Home Alone, is it?
Kevin!
Since they came home from hospital, Sam's never yet been separated from her babies for a whole night.
Are you going to stay with Nana?
And she's finding the reality of leaving them much harder than she'd expected.
She don't care anyway. She doesn't care.
No.
She probably won't even notice we're gone.
Alice.
Sophie. I do look at them sometimes and think, you know, wow, how has this happened? It's just, they're so amazing, and it's really different to the love I've ever felt for family or even for you. I really can't explain what kind of love it is. It's obviously unconditional love, but more than that as well.
You're going to have all three of them.
Do you want to relax?
Only one night, love. One night away. It'll be okay.
It's going to be a long night. Not for you, for us.
I will look after them well, you know that.
Nana and Grandpa are going to look after you. She's usually smiling. You're not smiling today, you? Do you know where we're going? Yeah, go on then, take them off me.
That much.
Wish you weren't looking at me.
Turn the phones off.
Should I be sleeping? See you tomorrow. You'll be good.
You don't have to pay me yourself.
Bye, girls.
You were Rob, innit?
See you tomorrow.
Say bye-bye, Mummy. Bye-bye, Daddy.
They may only be going away for one night, a night of luxury at a country house hotel. But it could turn out to be a bittersweet experience.
Cheers. Oh, look at it. Home sweet home. Oh, I love it. So the last time we were here was our wedding. A lot has happened since, obviously, so we're just looking forward to a night away and a good night's sleep, but I'm missing them like mad.
You're under strict instructions not to call home, aren't you?
I am going to call. Once today and once tomorrow. I knew I'd struggle anyway, but it was really hard. I knew I'd get upset. I think it feels a bit easier now we're here and we've already left them. But I think as time goes by, I'm going to miss them more. So it's gonna be like up and down, I'm expecting.
Leaving baby for the first time is a big step for any parent, and Sam and Rob aren't the only ones taking the leap.
She always sleeps with her mouth open as well, just like me.
Now Catherine and Richard have battled through their dark days, they're feeling ready to test the waters with a trip away from baby Sienna. Until now, Catherine has barely left her daughter's side.
I've never been away from her in the whole time that she's been born, and I love that. You know, I'm breastfeeding, so I can't leave her, and I don't want to leave her, and I love the fact that we are really close.
Your little fingers.
But, like, for both of our sakes, for her and for me, I'm going to have to kind of, like, at least try it and put a bit of space between us now and again. And yet, the feeling of me actually leaving her is like, oh my God, it's gut-wrenching, it really is.
But she and Rich have decided to tough it out and dip a toe back in the past with a festival. And they're leaving the baby with Catherine's parents.
Hi! Okay, so we've just dropped Sienna off at my mum and dad's, and we are now heading to Swansea for the big weekend. It was a little bit sad leaving her, especially because she's not feeling 100%.
I was a little bit emotional in the house though, and when we were there first of all, I was giving her a touch and my eyes filled up, and I was like, and then Rich was like, we're going to Swansea, like, do you know what I mean? We're not going away. So, you know, I've texted my mum a couple of times already, mind. Before we even got out of the car, I texted her, and my mum's like, Catherine, don't worry, I've done this before, she's absolutely fine. You can't lose yourself just because you're a mother. It doesn't mean that, you know, that you can't still let your hair down now and again and enjoy yourself.
Catherine may have left baby Sienna for a day, but she can't escape everything about being a mother. Like roughly a quarter of mums at this stage, she's still breastfeeding.
I've had to express plenty of milk for Sienna while I'm not around. Now all of a sudden I'm feeling a little bit full, so I'm pretty sure that at some point I'm going to be in a portaloo, just like squeezing it away. But you know, it's got to be done. It's kind of like when you need a wee bit in your boobies. Otherwise I'm going to be like leaking everywhere, really attractive. However, I'll tell you what I have got as well, mind. These bad boys. I thought they were going to search my bag out and really embarrass me. So these are breast pads, and lots of them, just in case one day without a little creature sucking on me is likely to make me look like Jordan in a few hours now. So
Swansea!
She knows you're supposed to avoid breastfeeding for a little while after drinking alcohol, but she's not about to abstain completely.
Got my first guilt-free cider for about a year. Woo-hoo! I actually feel pretty good, and I don't know if that's right or wrong or what. I thought I'd feel different to how I do. I thought I wouldn't feel like my old self, but I actually do feel like my old self. I do, you know, people say when you have a baby you change. I don't think you change. I don't think I'm a different person. I'm quite happy being here around all these people. I'm quite happy to just have a couple of drinks. I know she's safe.
I thought I'd be a bit paranoid leaving her on her own, but now I feel all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
A day out at a festival might have let them reconnect with their past, but Catherine's body won't let her forget her new life as a mother.
Just having, no, nothing, just having a bit of a squeeze.
Oh.
Yeah, squeeze in. I was like, went everywhere. I was like, oh, God. But there we are. It's all part of the course.
Catherine and Richard are lucky to have her parents around the corner, but not everyone has the luxury of family on tap to help shoulder the burden of childcare. And when you have two to take care of, it's doubly hard. Tristan and Katie have no family within 100 miles, so they've no option but to leave their twins with friends.
We're lucky enough to have good friends who are supportive, especially because our family are quite far away.
We literally, this weekend, we had some friends come around and we've proposed the question that they take on some babysitting duties because there's a Star Wars film coming out, so they've agreed. We're not far away at the end of the day, are we? So, although I'll turn my phone on silent in the cinema. Get ready for Star Wars! Yay!
The average pay for a babysitter is around £7.50 an hour, so good friends are worth their weight in gold. It's a big ask, especially when it's 2 for 1.
Tonight, for the first time, Tristan and I have left them alone with trusty babysitters, and we are off out. We're going to the cinema, which is a pretty classic date night. And how are you feeling about leaving the babies?
Oh, they'll be all right. You know, it's only 3.5 hours, so yeah, they'll be okay. It'll be nice to see how our friends can cope with them, because if they can, then it's a good thing to know that we can do this. We can go out without twins. We can get life back to normal. Yes. Although normal is twins now.
Yes.
Here we go.
You ready? Excited?
After you.
I thought I'd be more anxious. Yeah, I did think that I would be a bit more neurotic. I didn't spend all the time thinking about the twins, but we haven't heard from the babysitters, so
it's all good. I think.
Looking forward to getting home and seeing how things go. Yeah, no news is good news. So
we did have a little sneak on the CCTV,
on the baby monitor,
just to see how they're going, and they were in the front room, and it looked sort of under control.
Yeah,
so
it looked okay.
Yeah. We're back, Katie, after the movie. Babysitters have just left.
Yeah.
And What can you hear?
Nothing. And you can see on the baby monitor that they are sleeping. It's all calm.
Good.
I think there's still a lot of adjusting going on, but I would say that actually we have found a groove pretty well. Yeah. Good babies.
Good babysitters.
Good babysitters.
And now, good night.
Yeah.
Emily's also making the break tonight, her first night away from baby Lily. Her mum's offered to babysit while she hits the town with friends, just like she used to before getting pregnant.
I'll have a drink, let me down a bit, have fun, and be with my friends and just enjoy that one night of freedom sort of thing, but you know, just being sensible at the same time. Tonight is like the proper, well, she's got to be gone all day tomorrow as well, until the evening. So it's the longest I've been away from it. I'm lucky that my friends are not like, oh, she's got a baby, distancing yourself away from her. She can't do anything, she's got a baby, it's not like that.
So how do you feel about going out for the first time?
Kind of excited, to be honest.
How long?
A year, well, out like this.
Over a year, isn't it?
I don't know.
I was 19 anyway.
Well, I was 19.
4 years ago.
I don't know.
Are you missing Lily?
I am.
There's only one night. Get it for the rest of your life, basically.
I'm allowed to have a night off. I deserve it.
Yes.
I'm still 23. I'm not old yet, do you know what I mean? I'm going to shrivel up in a corner and just be like old woman knitting. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I've got a kid. Like many other people have got kids.
Cheers.
Clink.
A messy night.
That's fine. I thought I'd be in like a nervous wreck thinking, oh my god, I've got my baby, da 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 da. But I knew Lily was in safe hands anyway, and that just didn't faze me. It's going really good. Glad to come out. So, enjoying my night now without the baby, so it's kind of good.
It's been a watershed moment for Emily, her first night out with friends and a proper break from baby care. She's proved that they can both cope with the separation.
Is that nice? Is that nice? Once I miss it, but I think you need to like go out every once in a while. I can manage without her, and like I know she's not that clingy to me. If I like in years' time I got married and then my husband wanted babies and everything, I think I would find it harder to have a baby with someone that I'm married to. Doing it together as a couple, I think I would find that harder than I have being a single mum. I've done it on my own. I just done it all on my own.
Today, you're going to be dressed up like you lived in the 40s.
Despite the difficulties of the theatre rehearsal, Ryan is convinced that Holly can simply slot into his pre-children life. Today, he's determined to take the baby along to another of his passions, 1940s wartime reenactment.
The preparation has been crazy this morning. So we've got nappies, everything in there, plus then in the car we'll have nappies and everything in there. We need to stop somewhere to get milks.
Yeah, we're going to have to stop.
Well, that's all my stuff. That's yours. What do you need, darling?
Right, that and that.
Right, that and that. This is the most frantic I think we've ever been.
More frantic now that we've got Holly.
Toys.
For her, just get get that teddy bear with the rattle, that's quite... Before you just have to concentrate on, have we got everything we need? And obviously you don't need a changing bag when you're an adult.
Oh God, I'm just thinking that we've got so little time to get there and we need to stop for milk, and I'm thinking, do you know the worst part of all this is? We haven't had breakfast yet. We just want to get there.
She's like, this isn't my pram.
Anxiety is a common emotion for parents, and situations that were previously fun and carefree can become something of a trial.
You got the pram, so I'm not squishing on. No, tell it to your dad. I'm not squishing on.
Train is standing now. There
No,
are two
no.
seats left. If you're prepared to do that,
I'll do for her, won't
you're
I?
quite happy to do that.
How's she going to fit in? How? Where? Show me where.
Okay? If not, you've got a 45-minute wait for the next train.
Can we get past?
It's best
Sorry.
Yeah.
to do, I'm sorry. Okay?
Oh, no picture, sorry. Sorry, it's all right.
Yes, okay, over there.
Yeah? As long as it can get in, that's fine.
I love the pram. How's that?
Thank you.
I never for 1 second thought that it would be this difficult or this hard.
Well, we can't get her on a moving train. No.
Sit by there.
No.
Sit down with her. You can hold her. You're not going to let go of her, are you?
How long is it going to take?
Sorry?
How long is it going to take to get there?
Oh, sorry, that's the half hour.
With a baby in tow, what was once a simple day out is at risk of turning into a source of relationship stress.
We've always said that we'll do anything, we'll always be ready for everything, we'll get her out, do everything, but today I think we may have bitten off more than we can chew, I think, today. Right now, this could be our first and last trip with Holly to a 40s event right now.
Not staying all day. Sorry? We're not staying all day.
I know.
We're going to see everyone, then we're going to go home.
The wartime mission has been aborted. It's really hitting home for Ryan and Sarah that life with a baby is going to limit some of their lifestyle options.
You need to walk. Just walk. We need to walk.
I know.
When the next train
When the
comes.
next train is, we're going back to Cheltenham. Okay. Thank you. There's just so much to think about when you're with her.
Like many before them, Ryan and Sarah are beginning to realise that once you become a family, you can't ever go back to being just a couple.
We might have underestimated. I just
How
know,
much
maybe
of our life is going to change
just,
because of her.
Yeah, and how much going out to events that we've been going to before, maybe underestimated how differently we'd have to do them. Maybe we can't go on as many train journeys as we wanted to, or maybe we can't
see as much
as we wanted to.
It's also now dawning on Sam and Rob that the days of simple coupledom are far behind them.
Hello.
Hello, okay?
Yes, fine, thank you. You alright?
Yeah, we're okay. Oh, I can hear them. I can hear them.
Who do you think it is?
Hang on.
Oh, that's a mummy.
Is it Flora?
Yes, she's being needy again. Needy Flora.
I know. Oh, are they okay?
You what, love?
Are they okay?
Yeah, they're marvellous. Absolutely wonderful.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I feel like I've lost quite a few limbs, and even though we're really enjoying, it's like a part of us is left behind.
Yeah, Flora. I can see why you make Daddy swear. Oh, demanding.
I just feel strange not having them here.
Yeah, there's
Because
been
they're such a big part of our lives now that they're not
something
here with us.
Well, not something's missing. 3 things are missing.
We got all the room ready.
Okay, thank
Speak to you in the morning.
Okay.
Bye, love.
Bye.
Bye.
We will be back next year, same time. Ta-da!
Nice as it's been to get away, next morning they're wasting no time before heading straight back to the girls.
Excited?
Yes. Very excited. I don't know who we've got bets that 2 babies will be in arms and 1 baby will be on the floor. Oh, we're wrong. Are they all awake?
No. Yes, wide awake.
Hello, girls.
Hello.
Oh, you're having her, yeah? I love to have this pudding. Hey, pudding. Are you smiling for Mummy? I missed you. You had a nice breakfast.
Put a written request in, you go to
Love you. I'll have a cut anyway, I don't care. I don't want to wake you.
Yeah.
Stay sleeping. Stay sleeping. Stay sleeping. It's incredible to have them back. I miss them so much.
Yeah, it's nice to be back.
I miss them, I am now.
We worked out last night when we got there, it was 1,061 feeds that we'd done in the 8 weeks we brought them home, so it was nice to have a little break from that. Wasn't it? Now back to it, to do another 1,061. I'll struggle again next time. It's going to be... I don't think it'll be easy for a long time leaving them.
Their night aways proved a real eye-opener. They've realised their lives and identities are now totally intertwined with their triplets. In Cardiff, Kelly and Ali are completely rejecting their old life and moving forward with their new one.
Oh my God, look at the time. We got to move.
I know. Ali's going to have to go on ahead of me at this rate because I won't be ready.
I got to feed this boy now. God, it's boiling in here, I'm not going to lie.
They're getting married in a few months and tonight are hosting an engagement party.
Only I would be late to my own party.
But when you're a parent, nothing is quite as simple as it used to be.
I said you'll be going ahead. I'm going to have to.
Bruiser.
It's just the set.
I'm just in the hotel, just leaving right now.
We are 17 minutes late. That is nothing unusual for me.
All right, okay. Yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, lovely.
Look at me. Beautiful.
She's still there. She's still there. She's not ready.
She's still in the hotel?
Yeah, but she's still there.
Right, Ayan. What's happening with this outfit?
We're running half an hour late. So, yeah, it's been a bit crazy.
Right. Look at him. My little cheeky chappy.
Better late than never.
The moment you walk through the door in the hospital to watch your baby being born, your life changes in that second. It's almost magical. You know, another little part of me. He's so sweet and innocent that he has no idea of what life ahead is going to bring to him.
I promise I wouldn't talk too much, but she is amazing, okay? And women in general who have given birth to a baby, I take my hat off to you. I really do. Thank you ever so much for coming.
Do you know lots of people say all the time, oh, I'd love to be 21 again. Oh, I'd love it. No, I'm not interested in that. I don't want to go back to being a teenager. I don't want to go back. You know, that's the past. It was there for a reason. This is the present. We are at a happy point in our life.
Where would you like to I'll go back to? and change it all, because they're just nothing but scroungers. It's like being robbed by mice. No, I wouldn't change it for the world.
Catherine and Richard are also getting glammed up for a special day. A photo shoot to mark Sienna reaching 3 months old.
Hiya, nice to meet you. I'm excellent.
Hi.
And you are?
Catherine.
Catherine, I'm
Hi.
Rob. And this is...
Sienna.
Hello, Sienna.
Where's your smiles? There she is. There she is. Oh, my heart literally is like, oh, it hurts. Ah.
Oh, that's really nice.
Now all of a sudden she's like a real person and she's like
that's amazing. Oh, she's like the little baby Jesus.
Lovely.
Mummy doesn't mind looking stupid for you. Good girl. If she turns into another little me, you know, you'll have a lot on your hands.
Oh, God, no.
But, like, you know, if you can handle this, you can handle her. Do you know what I mean?
It does come with a stand. And there you go.
Oh my God, that's lush. I literally love that.
That's brilliant.
Look at her little face. Look at her little feet, Rich. Oh, love her.
Okay, ready?
Oh my God. People think you're just gonna, you know, be presented with this perfect baby and everything's gonna be like angels singing and unicorns dancing and the world's amazing. It takes a little while to get to that stage.
It's so much easier now than it was.
Yeah, and like, you know, just hang in there. That's what I want to say to people is like, in that first 2 weeks, you just think, like, what have you done? Like, what have you done to deserve this? Like, seriously, it's mental. But by 8 weeks, you know, you're managing, you're feeling okay. By 10 weeks, you know, you're killing it. By 12 weeks, you feel like super mum. It does just get better. Oh, that's nice. Oh, look at you. This right here is what I thought motherhood is. This is what I thought parenthood was going to be. Oh, they're so good, honest to God.
Like them?
Oh, I love them. Yeah, they are really good.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Honestly, thank you. I really love them. Generally, life is pretty damn good right now. I'd be loving it if it stayed like... I feel a bit sad now. Because it, like, in a nice way, do you know what I mean? It's, like, really good, but, like, kind of like... Not that I don't want it to end. I know it's not going to end, but, like... You know, it's really nice to think that we've got to this stage when I think, like, back to, like, the very beginning. And, yeah, I'm just really happy, actually. Oh, my God. I cry all the time. Seriously, what's wrong with me? Hormones.
For every parent, the first 6 months are a voyage of discovery and wonder.
Hello.
Here he is, little Louie. Or sometimes we call him Pooey Louie in the mornings.
It's an emotional journey.
We made that, Al.
Absolutely adore this little girl.
Every day there's a challenge. Every day I'm close to tears.
But none of the parents could have predicted quite how hard it would be.
It's just draining. The mammy guilt is just killing me.
It was like a massive pile of, like, wet, warm stones coming out of your butt.
Sometimes things descended into chaos.
Oh, God, it's still coming out! How? You start getting a memoir of poos. It's like, oh, God.
Oh. The only time I get to myself is when I'm on the toilet or in the shower.
But they've all survived and taken their first steps into parenthood.
The good and the bad. I wouldn't change it for anything.
I just looked into his eyes and was mesmerised. Yeah, it's magical.
It's the best thing I've ever done. It's the best feeling in the world. It's lush.